we're capable of so much more than what we give ourselves credit for. We just be willing to go to the spot of being uncomfortable. And where you're uncomfortable, that's where growth is. We want to find ourselves and put ourselves in uncomfortable situations, and that's where we'll see growth. It is a beautiful morning here in Destin, Florida. Very windy. Yesterday, very windy. Right now, very windy. But heck, I will take it. I'll take it. Also, that my room is. Oh, geez, the sprinkler right through my window. Oh, goodness. Oh, I don't know if you could see that or not. But anyway, having the balcony door open in my room where I'm staying, it's over the water, ocean, and just hearing the waves. It is an awesome, awesome thing. Now, I have to admit, it's a little later than I wanted to. I got to bed a little later than normal, but that's not the reason. Really, I just needed to get my butt up. But, oh, my legs sore. And going to the bathroom this morning, sitting down, oh man, sore. And hopefully they get even more sore. But hopefully that means got some good stimulus from yesterday's leg day. And, with those squats, my form a little bit, I towards the end, as I was getting tired in each of the sets, I wasn't going down as deep as I think I needed to. I wanted to get down a little bit further. But any which way, overall still a good leg day. Also, with different exercises too, from what I did for the last 4 weeks. I added doing the lunges. Also, what did I also do? The hamstring, the seated leg curl. So I got some good work on the legs, and overall happy with the first week of this 4-week plan. Now today we're doing a hodgepodge of upper body, and so we have an upper body mix and incline barbell. We're gonna do some lateral raises, but they have instead of doing with the dumbbells at this Gold's Gym here, they have a lateral raise machine, which I've never tried, but I've seen on many different YouTube videos. So even though I won't be able to do that for the next 3 weeks because the gym I go to at home doesn't have it, I'm still going to give it a try because I want to try it. So when in Rome, as they say. We got bicep curls, overhead tricep extensions, and what else do we got here? One additional thing I can't remember off the top of my head. But anyway, we got 5 different exercises. We're going to do 4 sets, rep range of 12 to 15 is the goal, and I'm going to push it hard. If we get a nice stimulus, tomorrow is upper body again, but we're going to have a more emphasis on chest. Regarding these plans and continue to progress, and that's what all you can really look for or try to do is progress over last time and continue to work to improve. And every time you go to the gym is, what can I improve over last time? Hey, last time I did these squats, is what's so that I can improve on it from last time. For some people, is their form, everything is spot on, their eccentric movement is spot on, and for them it's progression with either reps and or weight, right? Trying to improve that. For others, and for me, yeah, I want to improve on my progression with my reps and my weights too, but it's also very much is improving my form, is because if you're not, your form is not in a good spot, I'm not saying it needs to be perfect, but if it's not in a good spot, oh dang, I'm already here to the gym, is that you're not maximizing the potential that you can get. Well, one with the weights and such, but also the hypertrophy, where the muscle growth where you want. So if you're trying to build your quads with your squat, but your form is off, is you're not getting all the benefit that you could get. And so you really want to get your form dialed in your exercises too, so you can emphasize the parts that you want to grow. And the same thing with work and sales, and if you want to get better at something, to get better results out of your cold calling, your meetings, your after meetings routine, things you do, you have to work on and the specific form of it is, with your cold calling, work on your opening, work on your objection handling, work on your close, your ask, work on rebuttals. You have to be intentional and to improve your form, so to speak, and so you could get the most desired outcome that you're looking for. Now, you're gonna get it perfect every time, first time, of course not, but that's all right. All right, so we are at Gold's Gym here, and I got my Destin shirt on. It's actually really comfortable. Might get a couple more of these, but you see me, we'll be in a incline bench thing. See there. First exercise up is the incline barbell press, bench press. And we have a cambered bar. Now, if you've seen the other videos at my other gym, there's a cambered bar where it's got a loop, but it's not as pronounced as this. It does the same thing, but the one at my gym, the handles are still, it's more straight and then very abrupt, where this is curved the whole way through. So my hand position is gonna be a little bit different on these than at the cambered bar back at home. I'm not sure if that's gonna make much difference or not, but I like the cambered bar. If your gym's got one, is because it gets a deeper stretch, and that stretch is the most conducive for muscle growth. It's been one of the things that I think has helped improve my chest, which was always very flat, we'll just say, is deeper stretch. And so we want to go controlled on the eccentric and push up. Goal is 4 sets. We're going to do 4 sets and 12 to 15 in the rep range here. So let's see what we got. Get my shoulders back. Thirty. 40. 2 more. Ugh. 15. I think it's the perfect weight to start with. So we got 3 more sets. Same 12 to 15 rep range. See you in the next set. All right, set 2. When I'm doing bench, I'm gonna try to keep I'm still working on this, your shoulder blades back as much as you can. And so you can push more of your chest. You won't be able to do as much weight, but the point is focus more on chest. And so shoulders back. 12 to 15 now on this one. Can we go more? 13. Let's go for it. All right, 13. This bar also, I notice, not only is the shape a little bit different on my cambered, but it's got a kind of weird little sway to it. Kind of hard to explain. It's like the weights are hanging down further, and I don't know. But anyway, it still feels good. 2 more sets. Set 3. Let's go here. Come on, 2 more. 1 more. Just barely. And not pretty. We got 1 more left. Last set. My rep range I want are 12 to 15. And so I want 15, 13, 12. And so if there's any indication of my able to do reps, I might not hit 12. So what I'll do on this one is if I don't hit 12, let's say I get 10 or 11, I will rack it real quick. And then I'll finish out the set, myo rep match, so I can get that 12. So let's do this. Oh, I got 9. I wouldn't have got that last one, or 10, I should say. Got 3 more to do at 9. Let's go. One more. Didn't get it, but I'm not done. 1 more. Said I'm gonna get to 12, whatever it takes. More. See if I can get 1 more. Oh, failed, but didn't, but did. I got it. So that's all right. We're here to push ourselves. All right, so I've got our 4 sets in. Next, we're gonna do tricep overhead extension with the barbell. All right, so overhead barbell tricep extension. I had been doing these standing, but I'm gonna try this sitting. Not because I think standing's bad, but just to try something a little different. 12 to 15. All right, 15 first one. On to 2. All right. 13. Set 3. Only got 10. 12 is the minimum. So myo rep. Whew. All right, 2 more. All right. Oh, I must be tired. Something. I got one more set left of this. And we're doing lateral raises next. Or we're doing lateral raises or lat pull down. I gotta look to see what's in for the plan. So I got one more set. 12 is the minimum. And so if I do the same 9, 10 or whatever on this next one, I'm gonna match it and push myself. So it's a different way to have intensifiers. So a lot of ways that you can add intensity to your sets. One is these reps, match reps. Let's say you have a target, again, you don't hit it. Let's say your target's 12 and you get 10. Then do 2 more. Take a little short break, not taking a full rest, just a short break. And to match it, you could do a down set or a drop set. So as soon as you're done, is it lower the weight by a good amount and then immediately go. That's another way to do it. And so, I like the intensifiers, and I don't always do them, but it's good to push yourselves, whether it's in the gym, the office, home office, wherever it's at, whatever it is that you do, is push ourselves. We're capable of so much more than what we give ourselves credit for. We just be willing to go to the spot of being uncomfortable. And where you're uncomfortable, that's where growth is. We want to find ourselves and put ourselves in uncomfortable situations, and that's where we'll see growth. All right, so that was my rest. Let's go to set number 4. I got 11 that first round. The first go around. One more. 3, 2, 1. Control. All right. 4 sets of that's done. On to the next thing. All right, so we're doing lateral raises. 12 to 15. And instead of doing dumbbells, I want to try this machine. Even though I won't be able to do this machine back at home. I've seen Dr. Mike Israetel use this before, and I'm like, that looks interesting. And I did a warm up a little bit and really like it. It forces me to keep my form. It's kind of easier to cheat on the dumbbell, and this makes it more difficult to cheat. So let's see how this goes. So I'm gonna go up, control down, up, control down. You know what? The weight's too light on this one. Let me add some more. So we'll call that slight warm up there. Let's do this again. All right, 13. Maybe I put one too many 5s in there. Probably remove it for the next 3 sets, but I like that movement. Set number 2.
Ooh, messing around in here. Ooh, both feel so good on the shoulders. Set 3. Not doing so good on those last. I might actually lower it 5 more pounds or whatever this thing is to really get my form good throughout. And I think I'm starting to use some of my traps more. So if you have to change the weight, you gotta change the weight. If you have to make an adjustment, you gotta do it. And if something's not working, you gotta make tweaks. I mean, obviously give yourself ample time to push through things, make sure it's not just in your mind or whatever. I'm talking more about work stuff there. Like if, you cold call and it's not working immediately, doesn't mean that you give up. You have to make some tweaks. But also you have to give things long enough to get a full good sample size. But in the gym, if your form is off, it's off. Or if it's breaking down. So then you gotta make an adjustment. And I'm gonna have to, on this one, change it 5 pounds again. Nothing wrong with that. All right, one more set. Last set. Last set, best set, is that what they say? Make them all best sets. Best effort. Come on, 2 more. That was not good. 1 more. Okay. Now we're gonna go to a lat pull down. But there's another machine here. I'll show it to you as we get there. All right, so we're doing lat pull downs, and they have some hammer strength machines, and I haven't worked on machines like this before. And it's got a different force curve, so it feels a little bit different. Even though I won't be able to do this exact same movement back at the other gym where I'm normally at, I still want to give this a shot. Always, I don't know, next time I would be able to. And I also like this, the adjustments on this. I can get a really big stretch at the top, and that's where that's really good for the muscle growth as we talk about that elongated position. I might have loaded the weight up a little too much, but let's see, 12 to 15 if we want to go again. Control. Oh, 3 more. One more. Let's go 1 more. All right, that was a good weight. 3 more sets of that. Then we have 1 exercise left. Set number 2. Oh, gotta sink in. You can see that stretch. Oh yeah, it feels so good. Feel nice right there. Another neat thing about this machine, I'm not using it this way, but if you want to do unilaterally, so just one arm at a time, you know, they're independent. So you can do that. Also, as you're going down with both hands, you can kind of see then if you have one side that is dominant, you know, like a little stronger. Oh, this thing fell down. Let's fix this. All right, now restrap up. All right, so what do we do? 16, 15, set number 3. Let's see what we got here. All right, one more. 4th and final set for this one. Come on. Oh, all right. Last thing we're gonna do, 4 sets of biceps. The last exercise, we're doing double arm, or not alternating at the same time, dumbbell curls. I'm gonna try to get my elbows out a little forward, get full extension, that elongated position, elongated stretch position is what we want. Hold the 15. Two more. One more. Three more sets. Set 2. All right, 2 more sets. Set 3. We got 15 on the first 2. We'll see if we get that on this one. It's 30. Come on. 40. $15, one more set. Last set. Oh. Come on, 2 more. All right. Let's go somewhere else and talk. So that's today's workout. Upper body focus, 12 to 15 reps. No, I didn't get 12 on the first go on several of the exercises or reps. I did the mile rep match to get the minimum 12. And so today was just a medley of things, a hodgepodge, hitting each major upper body part at least once, or today with 4 sets. Tomorrow we're gonna hit upper body again. I thought we're gonna have more chest focus. Maybe we'll do a little extra triceps or bis. We'll see on that, but I definitely want to get a lot more chest focus and get that going. So now people talk about going to failure, and some advocate going to failure every time and pushing yourself max every time. And for those that could do it, fantastic, as long as they can recover by the next time they hit that body part. But it's not necessary, at least from the people I follow and some of the literature out there that people are talking about and studies and such. But you gotta get close to it. You can't just do nothing where it's like it doesn't even push you. I gotta push yourself and get to within a few at least of, let's say the max you can do is 10. You can't get more than 10. Get into do at least 7, right? 3 reps in reserve. 8, 9, 10, and then as you progress, like I do 4-week plans, and each week should we get progressively harder. Now the first week, which is the first week, is not the hardest I can go, but it's hard. It's pushing. And if you saw yesterday's leg day squats, I think I went too much on the first week for squats, but that happens. It's better to push yourself. Well, not necessarily. Don't push yourself to where you get hurt. If you push yourself, but do it in the correct way, right form, and so you don't injure yourself, it's important. But now for me, I'm not going for powerlifting. You call it bodybuilding. So the thing for me is I'm looking to build muscle size, and not necessarily build strength. Well, strength will come with it. And same thing for when it comes to your business, is what do you want? Are you looking to make more money? If you're in sales, then what do you need to do more of? If you were doing powerlifting, you would do lower rep ranges. If you're doing bodybuilding, you do higher rep ranges. But if you're in sales and you're wanting to make more money, what should you do? Should you spend more of your time working on your deals, or should you spend more time working to get more deals? Well, the answer is obvious. You need to spend more time working to get more deals, more prospecting, those types of things that generate more business. I'm not talking about just laid back marketing that you do that. People always try to say that. No, I'm talking about ground and pound, grinding, prospecting, cold calling, talking, having meetings, those types of things. That's what's going to help you make more money. And so you have to know what your goal is. And if your goal is to make more money, you need to do more money making activities, income generating activities. So look at your day. How much time are you spending on operations versus sales? And if it's not more on sales, you're doing it wrong. Now, if you're not looking to make more money, well, then you don't need to spend as much time on sales. But if you're in sales, that's probably what you're trying to do. All right, so that's it for me today. Got to head back. A lot of appointments today, a really busy day. And I'll see you tomorrow.